Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's authentic day 3. We're moving, connecting. Are we staying on the floor? Perhaps. Yeah, great, cool. So those of you who stayed on at the weekend for the meditation, thank you so much. So nice to have you join us. And those of you who are not doing it because it's during the week, that is also perfect. Really adapting and creating a practice that suits you in the timeline and the time of you. We're heading into the solstice and heading into the deep dark of the year. It's day 8. Did I say day 8? What day did I say? Anyways, Sinead just correct me. It's day 8. Heading into the deep dark of the year. What sustains you? What maintains a sense of connection to yourself as things get quite big and boisterous around us, and there's a lot of expectation. I this morning as I walked, I have this longing to go out and garden. It'll be a little while until I get there, but I am longing to garden in the deep dark of the year, gathering leaves and just pottering away. So what's your plan? What's your strategy? Where do you go in the deep dark of the year? What do you do? So come lie on the floor. Come. I lost Poppy outside this morning. No idea where she is, so I only have Bear. So landing on the floor, arriving in. Just feel the floor beneath you, really consciously placing yourself down. Nice. And then drop your knees to the right. Back to center. And then drop your knees to the left. And center. Knees to the right. Center. And knees to the left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Nice. Rolling up and down along your spine. As we do these initial movements, these beginning movements, there's always this check-in for me. There's a sense of, how am I this morning? What is going on? What is the soundtrack beneath the deep of my actions? And what's the texture and tone of how I feel in myself? As you roll up, as you roll down, feeling into the deep of your hips. Nice. So bring your ankles together with your feet flat, and then drop your left knee out to the side. So if I do it this way, So my ankles are coming together, and then I drop my left knee out to the side. So my baby toe side of my left foot is resting on the floor, and the sole of my foot of my left foot is resting on the side of the right foot. Just dropped it out to the side. And just pause there. Right foot is standing, left leg has fallen. I'm just pausing. Really allow a softening into the deep groin on the left. And I can feel that the back of my right pelvis has changed shape a little bit. So I've arched my back a tiny bit to allow for this movement. And I'm allowing that happen. I'm letting that a softness in my pelvis as my left knee falls out to the left. Nice. Bring your left knee back up to center. Ankles are together, knees are together. Drop your right leg out to the side. So your right baby toe side of your foot is resting on the floor, and the sole of my foot is resting on the left big toe side of my foot. And just land, arrive, settle. Nice. Bring your right foot back to center. Drop your left knee out to the side. And then pushing your right foot into the floor, lift your hips up off the floor, and then drop your bum to the floor. So my right foot is doing a lot of work here. My right leg is doing a lot of work. So lift your hips up off the floor. And I have this like 90-degree angle in my thighs. So my right leg is pointing up towards the ceiling as such, and my left leg is out to the side. And I'm just lifting my hips. And then when I'm all the way down, you're going to arch your back. Roll up along your spine like a bridge on the right side, and then roll all the way down, arch your lower back. One more time. Rolling slowly up, lifting up through the right hip, and then all the way down. Nice. Other side. Drop your right leg out to the side, left foot is standing, and have the sole of your right foot right against the left. Rolling up along your spine, and then roll down along your spine, arch your lower back. Flattening through the lower back, roll up along your spine, and then roll down. Nice, one more time. Rolling up along your spine, and then rolling down. Nice. Two soles of your feet together, knees apart. So now both feet are together. Both baby toes are resting on the floor, elbows are on the floor. Roll up along your spine, lift your hips. And then roll down along your spine, drop your hips and your bum to the floor. And my knees are wide, the soles of your feet are touching. Roll up along your spine, lift your hips. And then roll all the way down, land on the floor. And again, roll up along your spine, lift your hips, knees are wide, soles of your feet are together. Lowering down, last one, arching into your lower back. Roll up along the spine. And perhaps you pause with your hips in the air, soles of your feet together, knees wide, hips are in the air. And there's this kind of shape through the deep front of my hip bones, the deep belly, a sense of just this very interesting, Hi Bear, go on off to bed, go on. Nice, drop all the way down. Close this shape, this book over towards the right. So draw your left knee over towards the right. Both arms are wide, so the big toes of your feet are together and you're trying to squeeze your knees together. Pause. Nice, soles of your feet together, knees apart, pause in the center. And then close this book over towards the left, squeezing the left knee down. No, the right knee down towards the left. There's something that happens through the obliques when I squeeze that knee down. There's something that happens through my shoulders, the deep of my belly. And then just begin to travel from side to side. Make sure that you pause for a moment with your knees wide and then close the book to the right. Pause for a moment with knees wide and then close the book to the left. Knees wide, close the book to the right. Knees wide, close the book to the left. And back to center. Nice. So feet are flat on the floor, and now drop your knees towards each other. So they're just touching off each other. They're just falling inwards. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and you can either have your fingers interlocked or you can have your palms flat to each other. And the main thing is this steeple of your arms that you're creating with your straight arms. You keep the steeple straight. So you keep your arms straight as you roll, okay? So keeping your feet flat on the floor, your knees in the center, bring your right arm long along the floor. So to do that, you roll up onto the right shoulder and your head lifts off the floor and that left shoulder really rolls over and the left side of your rib cage really engages. Roll all the way back and then come down towards the left. So bring the left arm long to the floor. Your two arms are straight and you're really rolling over onto that left shoulder. Your head is lifted off the floor. Come all the way back to center. So last time when we were twisting the knees. And now we're twisting the shoulders and our hips are staying steady. So just feel that as you rock from one side, back to center, and to the other side. One side, and the other side. One side, other side. Just feel that. Feel the deep of the back. Like I can feel the deep of the back of my shoulders. It's so amazing. Nice. Pause and center. Arms are wide. Feet are flat on the floor. Knees are parallel. Drop your knees down towards the right and then glide your left knee up in the direction of your right shoulder. Just pause there, deepen into both shoulders, soften and widen through the back of your body. Nice. Glide all the way back to center, both knees to the left. Glide the right knee up in the direction of your left shoulder. Shoulders are wide, steady on the floor, and all the way back to center. It's so funny, Catherine out in Ashir. I always think of you when I do gliders now. It's funny. Hi, Catherine in Ashir. So begin gliders. So draw your left knee up towards your right shoulder, and then your right knee up towards your left shoulder. So Inishir, so there's 3 islands off the coast of Galway. One is Inishmore, the other one's Inishman, and the last one is Inishir. The smallest one is Inishir. And there's these really craggy, rocky, just end of the world kind of thing. They end in these huge cliffs that look out over Atlantic Ocean. The next stop is America. It's quite amazing. When you're out there, you can see the sunrise and the sunset, and there's just nothing in the way. You just see the light all the time. It's really quite spectacular. So have you been noticing the light as you move through your day? That sense of the quality of the lowness of the light, the quality of it's so piercing when the light really turns on this time of year. And so back in October, back in Oak, one of the great oak trees in front of us fell down, and that was really sad. But now we have this huge amount of light that comes in through that hole in the forest. So now in the middle of the day, right bang at 12 o'clock, we have this massive beam of light coming straight into our sitting room, which always before it shone through the forest. And so we didn't see direct light. It was good. So there's always an upside. There's always a high side to every story. Come back to center and pause. Great, cool. So push back into your downward dog. all the way back, all the way up. Finding that moment of leaning back into your heels, finding the length of your legs, the deep of your shoulders. There's this kind of awakening that happens in a downward dog. There's an enlivening that happens. And so how do you connect? How do you feel? How do you connect? How do you lean into your legs right now? Bending your knees, straightening your legs. Bending your knees, straightening your legs. Nice. Draw the right knee forward between your two hands. Come into zigzag. Sweep your right arm across into elephant. Bring your right elbow to the floor and then reach your left hand as far as you can towards the right, dropping your head down in the direction of your right forearm. Nice. Sweep your left hand to your left foot, right arm to elephant. And then right elbow to the floor. Reach your left hand as far to the left as you can, dropping your forehead down in the direction of your right forearm. Nice. And again, sweeping all the way up. And then this time you're going to keep your right hand, so you're going to sweep your right hand down when it comes out of elephant, and then let your right hand travel around the corner to the right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, till your right hand's way behind you. And now we'll sweep your left hand around the corner and point back behind you. So I'm pointing with my left finger back behind me. If I do this way, so it's like I'm pointing and reaching with my left hand behind me. My right arm is stable on the floor, but I've really spiraled my whole chest. I feel like a tea towel. I'm so spun right now. My legs are spinning, my torso is spinning, my shoulders are spinning, my neck is spinning. Breathe into the twist. Nice. Come back to center. Both hands to the floor. Push back, downward dog. Leaning back into your legs. Just awaken a little bit more into your legs. I love stretching my toes, leaning into my feet, rolling them. I love finding my calves and awakening my calves. It's like I travel and I make movements that are directly waking up that place. And then I waken up the back of my knees, and then the backs of my thighs, and then my hips and buttocks. That sense of awakening, leaning, and then my lower back, my rib cage, spine, shoulders, upper arms, forearms, and hands. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your left knee forward between your two hands. Come into zigzag. Sweep your left arm across into elephant. And then bring your left elbow down. Reach your right hand forward. Drop your head down in the direction of your left forearm. Nice. Sweep your right hand to your right foot. Left arm across into elephant. And then down. Reach with your right arm so that your forehead is falling down towards your left forearm. Nice. Sweep your left arm across into elephant. And then this time, as your left hand travels down, let your left hand travel behind you. And both arms are now traveling behind you. Bring your left hand to the floor. I'm looking over my shoulder. And then point with your right hand way around the corner. So if I look out of the corner of my left eye and I wiggle my, what foot is that? It's my right foot. Such a bizarre thing, not having a clue which foot is where. So my right foot is over there on the left. And I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye as I point my finger. So bizarre. So push all the way back, downward dog. So again, waken your feet, do some movements, rolling into your ankles, awaken your calves, rolling, reaching. Awaken the backs of your knees, your thighs. Really feel, what would you do? And it's almost like you have your whole body to use to change directions with, so that that part of your legs or that part of your calves or that part of your hips sings a little bit louder. So how would you awaken your hips right now? How would you enliven, awaken, connect deeply to your hips? Nice. So turn both toes towards the right hand side. Bend both knees and then drop your left bum down to the floor. Pause there. Left bum is on the floor, left hand is on the floor. My feet are there. So reach your right hand back to the floor, lift your hips back up into downward dog, and then turn your toes towards the left. Bend your knees and then drop your right bum down to the floor. Right hand is on the floor, right bum is on the floor, and feet are still on the floor. Come all the way back. One more time each side. Turn your toes towards the right, drop your left bum down, come back up, and then turn your toes to the left, drop your right bum down. Cool. Come all the way back up. Cool. So we're going to come into a twist out of one of those. Turn your toes to the right, bend your knees, drop your left bum down, and then you're going to hop that left hand closer and closer to your left hip, and then sweep your right hand behind you and hold on to your right knee with your left hand. And so now I'm twisting. So my left knee is fallen out to the side, my right foot is standing, I'm holding on to my right knee, and I'm twisting over my right shoulder. Nice. Come all the way back, downward dog. We'll try the other side. Turn your toes to the left, bend your knees, drop your right bum down, hop that right hand closer to your right hip, sweep your hands behind you. And as I do this, it's like clunk. My left bum lands on the floor. Bring your left hand behind you, hold on to your right knee. No, left knee. Sorry about that. Hold on to your left knee with your right hand, looking over your left shoulder. Nice. Come all the way back to center. So if you're not doing the meditation, just pause for a few moments before you head off into your day. It's very nice just to pause. Those of you staying for the meditation, gravitate or progress. Get yourself over to your chair. Have your block for underneath your head, your blanket, your eye cushion, as you wish, whatever it is that is supporting you today. Put your calves up on whatever it is that you're being supported on. I'm going to take the belt that we didn't use and I'm going to bring it across my eyes. Just feel it. There's different things that support us. For me today, it feels so nice to have something across my eyes. So position yourself really aware, with awareness and consciousness. So I'm checking out my calves, making sure my toes can fall enough. I'm far enough away from the back of the chair that my toes can fall. I'm placing the pelvis. I'm walking my shoulders away from my hips. I'm creating enough space through the back of my neck. And with the support of the cushion, my chin is tucking in a little bit. Back of your hands are resting on the floor. Palms are facing the floor, or the ceiling. And I'm going to unpack my shoulders just a little bit more. So I'm going to lift my shoulders, pull my shoulders a little bit wide, and then place them down. And then when I do that, poof, my hands are move naturally to another place, and I feel much more connected into my arms. So just feel, how would you unpack your shoulders and then let your arms be in the place that is the continuation of that unpacking. And then find your center, find your ground. Pause. Connect and pause. So the first thing we'll do is just notice within you and around you that there is stillness. There is always a potential to hear the stillness around us. It's a bit like, like the only reason we don't hear the stillness is because we're too busy to notice it. So slowing yourself down, tuning your radio station to the frequency that connects to the sense of the stillness in the air around you, the stillness in the nature. We're coming into the deep dark of the year. Things are coming to, like the sun will come to a moment of stillness. Like the whole of nature holds its breath. So a moment of stillness for me often that I connect to is just this kind of the pause between the inhale and the exhale, and then the deep, steady fall pause at the end of the exhale before the inhale. So just that directional change, which is really in harmony with the solstice. So as you exhale, find that moment before the inhale. And as you inhale, find that moment before the exhale. Let yourself lean into the sense of softness or quietness or depth. The pause at the top of the inhale has a levity feeling to me, and the pause at the end of the exhale has a gravity feeling to me. Notice in you, what's the quality difference between one pause and the other, one moment of stillness and the other. So many qualities to stillness. Letting go of the breath and just resting in the pause after the effort of listening to breath. So let go of all effort and let yourself pause deeply and rest into the stillness that is. There is stillness. Feel it through your physical body, feel it through the spaces around you. Settling in, deepening in. Nice. I feel like I'm going to stay there for the day. So wonderful, great. So nice to be here, so nice to connect, so nice to find stillness. It's always so beautiful. And I will see you all tomorrow for another wonderful day of authentic. So nice. I'll see you then, and be well. Ciao. Slán.